Durham probe into the Russia collusion hoax.
President Trump has just been impeached on both Article 1 and...
The only president of the United States to be impeached for a second time.
January 6th committee releasing its final 845-page report.
Former President Donald Trump has been indicted.
Remember this: nothing worth doing ever came easy. Following your convictions means you must be willing to face criticism from those who lack the same courage to do what is right. Relish the opportunity to be an outsider. Embrace that label. Being an outsider is fine. Embrace the label. Because it's the outsiders who change the world and who make a real and lasting difference. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead.
This is a party that wants an outsider badly.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
You must keep pushing forward. Never, ever give up. There'll be times in your life you'll want to quit, you'll want to go home. I can't do it. I can't do it. Just never quit. You will build a future where we have the courage to chase our dreams no matter what the cynics and the doubters have to say. You will have the confidence to speak the hopes in your hearts and to express the love that stirs your souls. And you will have the faith to replace a broken establishment with a government that serves and protects the people. If they're not coming after me, they're coming after you. I'm just standing in their way. And I always will stand in their way.
Well, Donald Trump's supporters have rallied around the former president. The MAGA War Room Twitter page has released an emotional and somewhat inspiring video following Donald Trump's indictment. The video was captioned, "Keep fighting, Mr. President," and was overlaid with emotional music and encouraging words from the 45th president. His supporters have sent their well wishes, writing #Trump2024, as we know Donald Trump did announce in November that he's running for the presidency again. It has been a big day for the former president after news broke earlier this morning that a Manhattan grand jury voted to indict the former president over hush money payments made to a porn star in the lead up to the 2016 election campaign. Trump claimed the case brought by Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg was political persecution and election interference at the highest level in history. It is not yet known what exactly these charges are, but he is the first former or current president to ever face criminal charges. Alvin Bragg is set to announce the details of the indictment in the coming days, which is currently sealed. Mr. Trump's lawyers have indicated that he will surrender to face the charges and fly from his Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida to face a judge in Lower Manhattan's criminal courts building for an arraignment. If Mr. Trump refuses to surrender, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis would be forced to approve an extradition request from New York State to force the former president to show up for the hearing. Now, news of Donald Trump's indictment angered Republicans, with many elected officials taking to Twitter to vent their frustration with the political and justice systems. Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan tweeted, "Outrageous." Florida Congressman Byron Donalds wrote, "Today's political indictment of former President Trump is a dark day in American history and a threat to our republic by Alvin Bragg and the Democratic Party machine. It's unfathomable to me that this could happen in America. This is political persecution that must not stand." Missouri Senator Josh Hawley tweeted, "Tonight's indictment of Donald Trump isn't about the law. It's about power, raw power. It's the Democrat Party telling the nation they will stop at nothing to control the outcome of the next presidential election. It is an assault on our democracy, pure and simple." Arizona Congressman Andy Biggs' statement read, "Never in my life have I seen America's institutions as weaponized against conservatives as they are today. George Soros and his hand-picked minions will long live in infamy for their corrupt bastardization." Joe Tacopina weighed in on how the former president is feeling.
First of all, have you spoken to the president?
Yes.
Reaction?
He's ready to fight. You know, he's the toughest guy I know. Yeah. And he was shocked, you know, because I was shocked. I mean, I've never been angrier in my 33 years in this business, both as a prosecutor and defense attorney. I've never been more angry about a charge because today the rule of law in the United States of America died.
It's dead.
It's dead. And it's something that I never thought I'd see. I have goosebumps even saying it because I don't feel good about saying it. You know, when you stretch the law to get someone you don't like, or as a political opponent in this case, it's very hard to ever get that law to come back to its original shape.